Hi there, it's Heather. So I've been making some gorgeous shabby chic lace fabric flowers today, and I've made so many. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? I wanted to use some of my embellishments from my Shein haul, and I've managed to fit them all into these two little organizer boxes that I got from Poundland. How amazing is that? And don't they look absolutely gorgeous? Look at that. I could look at them all day, I really could. I'm so pleased because now they're stored neatly as well, so that'll be really handy. I've used quite a few of them, but I've still got tons left. They really do make my heart sing. Another thing I got from Shein that I used in this is some of this gorgeous, it's like a lace, and I decided to cut out the little flowers, and they make fantastic sort of layered embellishments and toppers for these shabby chic flowers, and the little offcuts there I'm going to make some clusters with, so nothing's wasted. I've got an absolute ton of lace because I'm a bit of a lace addict, so I made myself a load of those ruffled flowers. I've got a video on that, so I'll link that, and I've made quite a lot of them all in neutral colours. It was great so that I could just sort of layer them up really quickly. So this is a mass making exercise, and of course they layer up so beautifully with white lace flowers. Don't they look so sweet? I made a load of the little flower toppers up because it made it so easy for me. Now, depending on the type of bling that I was using depended on the type of fixing that I used. So if the bling had a little hole in the centre, then I just used a really tiny bead and I sewed through it, and then that held it firmly in place. A lot of the bling did have the shanks on the back. Now, you could sew these in place and that would be fairly quick as well, but I decided to go with the hot glue option for this one. So wherever I have a shank on the back, I thought it really lended itself well to sticking into the little hole that the ruffles had, because you can just fill the hole with hot glue. Then you put your shank into the hole and the hot glue sort of fills the hole of the shank and sort of holds it firmly in place, and it works really, really well, and it makes it ever so quick. So here's one you'll see later I actually break. I did sew it in place, but it was a bit of a disaster because I did break it. I'm still using it because it still looks cute. This one I had to add a little bead on top, and I did sew through it as well. I made up quite a lot of these, and then I had lots to go. I did use the simple option as well, using flat back beads, and I used my trim it glue for that, and that held that perfectly, and I had loads of those to go. This is a really strong fabric glue, and it holds things in place when your hot glue won't. Now onto the assembling. I got lots of my little felt circles. I've always got some of these ready to go, and what I did was just add some hot glue onto the felt circle, and then basically just added a lace ruffle or a fabric ruffle, and then layered it up depending on how big it was and how many I wanted to add, and then just put one of my flower toppers on top depending on how big I wanted them to be. Just added different layers on and just kept on going until I was happy, really, and they look really cute. So I did quite a few of these, and I've got absolutely loads of them now that I've made, and I'm still making more of them because they're actually quite addictive. So you can see I used a satin ribbon on that one, which was made into a ruffle, and then I added the shank on top of it. So where there's a little hole in the ruffle, basically fill it with hot glue and then just pop the shank button in there, and it just held it in place. So that's the one you can see that I broke, but I'm still using it. So I've just chucked the little bits that broke off, but it's not sharp or anything, so I'll still be able to get some use out of it. I just ended up with an absolutely enormous amount of absolutely gorgeous flowers. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this. This one's my favourite, the little pink one. I hope you enjoy seeing it. I'll link the video to the other shabby chic flower that I made before, and basically that just shows you how to make these little lace and fabric ruffles. Really, really easy stuff. I'm sure you've all done it before anyway. I'll link the video below. Hopefully you'll have some fun making some gorgeous shabby chic flowers yourself as well. They're absolutely fantastic for adding on to journals and for doing shabby chic projects, so it's always nice to have a few on hand. Plus they are actually quite addictive to make because they're just so cute, and it's nice just to have them really in a box and just to be able to look at them every now and then. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.